Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman, and we're broadcasting from the John Bragg building of the Scott Borchetta College of Media and Entertainment. And no stranger to this building is Carly Sutton, correspondent for True Blue TV. Hey, I know you're glad to be back. You're a graduate of our School of Journalism and Strategic Media, right?
I sure am, and I love being in this building, so I'm really happy that we're here today.
Well, when you were in this building, you were active with Middle Tennessee News, and I know covering our MTSU ice hockey team was one of their favorite topics. They broadcasted several of their matches, and you did a lot of reporting there. Tell us what's special about this team and what your segments is going to get into.
Absolutely. So even though this club is a club sport and it's not a varsity sport, they have a great track record, especially these past 2 years. And I thought that it was going to be something important to just kind of showcase what this team is capable of and why Blue Raider fans should go support them. Here I am outside of the Ford Ice Center, where MTSU's hockey club has been making momentum both on and off the ice. With the players' dedication and the support from Blue Raider fans, this club is really making a name for itself. The MTSU Hockey Club competes in Division II of the Southeastern Collegiate Hockey Conference, taking on big-name programs like Tennessee, Alabama, and Clemson. Though it's not a varsity team, it's student-led and student-managed. But when they hit the ice, the competition is every bit as intense. Head coach J.J. Murray, now in his third season leading the Blue Raiders, has already made his mark on the program.
The only thing that's really different is we're club. We don't like calling ourselves club. We are still a college hockey team, and we expect guys to go out there and compete like they're NCAA.
That competitive mindset paid off in 2025, when the Blue Raiders captured the College Hockey South Championship and lifted the Ameritrans Cup. Team captain Lyndon Palmer says the turnaround has been nothing short of remarkable.
A couple years ago, we weren't very good. And so seeing how we kind of flipped that around in such a short amount of time, from being, I think we were 3-17 to conference champions in the span of 2 years, that's really something that you don't take lightly. And I think it says a lot about the guys that we have in the locker room, the coaches we have.
Club president Zach Giblin adds that the win felt like a milestone for the entire program.
Coming from a program that had never won a playoff game and having never been to nationals before, going and not only just winning our first conference tournament game, but winning the whole thing, it almost felt like weight coming off the shoulders.
The hockey club's roots trace back to the early 2000s, born from the surge in popularity of the Nashville Predators. Since then, MTSU hockey has been climbing steadily, carving out its place in Tennessee sport culture. One defining moment came in 2022 during the Battle of Nashville. In the Predators' own home, the Blue Raiders faced off against Vanderbilt under the lights of an NHL arena. The game not only gave players a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but also put MTSU hockey on the map with new exposure across the region.
Inside the rink, it's about more than just the competition. Every game and every practice is just another chance for this team to grow stronger. Also, they can represent MTSU with pride.
But building a team like this isn't easy. Unlike varsity programs with full funding, MTSU hockey depends on player dues, fundraising, and community support.
Seeing other programs have these cool buses, they get all these shirts, shoes, hats, you name it, they get it. But it kind of lights a fire under us because we come here knowing that we're going to pay to play. And I think that just brings a little more passion to the sport, and I think that's why club hockey is just so awesome around the country.
To run this program, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we rely heavily on player dues and sponsorships. And then club sports organization also from MTSU reimburse us for our ice time. But some advantages are we have the freedom to do what we want. I'm an avid believer that the players build the culture. The coaches are just here to coach.
And that culture is what makes this program so special. For players, the friendships and bonds matter just as much as the wins.
This group is super special. Everybody really loves everyone. You know, some guys love to do it for the crowd. Some guys love it because of the sport and the speed. And I love all that too, but the group is always the coolest part. When you got a good group, it makes it so much fun.
It's a brotherhood. So all these guys hang out together outside the rink. They're really like a family. It builds that team chemistry outside the locker room. We really become family, and it's just a great time.
Even as a club, the Blue Raiders are thinking big. With hockey growing across the South, they're hoping MTSU can one day elevate the program further.
Ultimately, college hockey is growing so much in the South. I think the quicker that Middle Tennessee State University gets on board and maybe gets a rank in Murfreesboro, I think we can make that transfer to NCAA.
I want to see it keep growing. If we can get to that D1 title, that would be awesome, and I think we can do that in a short amount of years.
For now, the goal is simple. Keep growing, keep competing,
and keep carrying the Blue Raider name with pride.
We want to make this as fun as possible. For the home games, we want to have good crowds. We want to have fun opponents. You want to try to bring some excitement to some MTSU sports and try to just make college as fun for everyone as we possibly can and bring something else to do on Friday, Saturday night and have a good time.
From championship victories to lifelong friendships, the MTSU Hockey Club is proving that sometimes the best stories in sports come from students who build it themselves. For MTSU, I'm Carly Sutton.
Carly, great job. I know there's a lot of excitement. The season's already underway, right?
Absolutely, and there has been actually a lot more turnout this year than the team have ever expected, and especially since it's Captain Lyndon Palmer's last year, there's a lot of excitement kind of going on and seeing if maybe they can also reach championship again.
Wonderful. Carly Sutton, correspondent for True Blue TV. Thanks for this.
Thank you.